Hello again. Welcome back to John's Poetry Channel. Today I am going to read you some First World War poetry by Wilfred Owen. I'm going to start actually with his preface to his collection of poems. This book is not about heroes. English poetry is not yet fit to speak of them. Nor is it about deeds or lands, nor anything about glory, honour, might, majesty, dominion or power, except war. Above all, I am not concerned with poetry. My subject is war and the pity of war. The poetry is in the pity. Yet these elegies are to this generation in no sense consolatory. They may be to the next. All a poet can do today is warn. That is why the true poets must be truthful. If I thought the letter of this book would last, I might have used proper names. But if the spirit of it survives Prussia, my ambition and those names will have achieved themselves fresher fields than Flanders. So the first of Owen's poems that I'm going to read is The Send-Off. Down the close darkening lanes they sang their way to the siding shed, and lined the train with faces grimly gay. Their breasts were stuck all white with wreath and spray, as men's are dead. Dull porters watched them, and a casual tramp stood staring hard, sorry to miss them from the upland camp. Then, unmoved, signals nodded, and a lamp winked to the guard. So secretly, like wrongs hushed up, they went. They were not ours. We never heard to which front these were sent, nor there, if they yet mock what women meant, who gave them flowers. Shall they return to beatings of great bells in wild train loads? A few, too few for drums and yells, may creep back silent to still village wells, up half-known roads. And finally, I'm going to read what is probably Wilfred Owen's most famous poem, Dulce et decorum est. Bent double like old beggars under sacks, knock-kneed, coughing like hags, we cursed through sludge, till on the haunting flares we turned our backs, and towards our distant rest began to trudge. Men marched asleep. Many had lost their boots, but limped on bloodshod. All went lame, all blind, drunk with fatigue, deaf even to the hoots of tired, outstripped 5-9s that dropped behind. Gas! Gas! Quick, boys! An ecstasy of fumbling, fitting the clumsy helmets just in time. But someone still was yelling out and stumbling and floundering like a man in fire or lime. Dim through the misty panes and thick green light, as under a green sea, I saw him drowning. In all my dreams, before my helpless sight, he plunges at me, guttering, choking, drowning. If in some smothering dreams you too could pace behind the wagon that we flung him in, and watch the white eyes writhing in his face, his hanging face like a devil sick of sin. If you could hear, at every jolt, the blood come gargling from the froth-corrupted lungs, obscene as cancer, bitter as the cud of vile incurable sores on innocent tongues. My friend, you would not tell with such high zest to children ardent for some desperate glory, the old lie Dulce et decorum est pro patria mori.